So it got chilly enough for ice to form. It's early in the morning. Oops. Ice right here. You can kind of hear it. Exploring the town of Poplar Bluff, because I slept right next to the abandoned City Hall police station. There's a ton of these abandoned buildings. This is empty. I don't think it's... Yeah. There's a ton of these. Bavang building. Just in 1962. Something happened around here. They abandoned a lot. They even have Christmas lights. Something strange, but it reminds me a lot of that city in Texas that I walked around, and there's a lot of abandoned buildings there. Still, I mean, they were building around those abandoned buildings. There's still some activity, but it's just something about their approach to things, something about the historical approach and the modern approach to everything. This kind of seems abandoned. Probably not. Yeah, like this building looks abandoned. They've covered up all doors and windows. At Roth's, it says Roth's. And then even across the street here, this seems abandoned too. Yeah, I can't see anything in there. They've gutted out this building, and it's like an old bank. They've gutted out the old bank. I know there's better windows. Yeah, this is all empty. Got a fire extinguisher here at least for, is it up to date? I don't even know. 6-year maintenance. I can't, oh, they got several of those stickers. But yeah, this is in school district. What? I thought that was gonna say bank. There's so much abandoned. Yeah, that building over there, this building, all the windows are out. Downtown, PPE required at all times. So, yeah, there's nothing going on in there. School district. And the time is always noon. Oh, it says bank here. So yeah, it's an abandoned bank. But the school district's abandoned too. And they've piled up a ton of rock, probably for big machinery, and then they make sure that the road stays clear. See, that's amazing to me. It's a clean, abandoned setup. They make sure that at least, wow, that's a big building. This is a big building. And across the street, the whole block. Yeah, the whole block except for one building is abandoned. One-way streets. Yeah, this city, this town, probably had a fire here and gutted out the building. They wouldn't just build like this. Yeah, this got burnt down. Electronics store. Oh, and they got the old style footwalk entrance. What, an electronic museum? You can't even see. They put a shade up. Huh. With some really old devices. It's like an electronic museum. It's really fascinating, all this old stuff. To me, at least. The ceiling fell down. The exit sign, the ceiling tile holding the exit sign fell down, falling apart. Yeah, school district, that's all abandoned. This is the town where you ask, what isn't abandoned? There's a ton. Thrift store, of course, they're gonna thrive in these types of cities. So this is no longer active. Amtrak closed down even. Took out all the seats. And have an old one back in 2020. They ordered closing of weight room. This is the older sign. Cafe is probably closed. If it's a waiting room that's closed, they're gonna close the cafe too. Fried green tomatoes served hot? What? Yeah, and they got quite an ornate staircase coming down to this rail station. What was going on in this town? It's really confusing. I just heard a radio speaker. Maybe came from Wiseman Park, because I don't think it would come from the other side of this building. That echo would have kicked in. Bad timing for me. It's got headlights. There's supposed to be a park across the street. Oh, no trespassing. Not supposed to trespass where I was walking. It's on a little bit of a curve. So next to the train tracks, they got a little bit of a dog park with all kinds of, I don't know, playground stuff. Off-leash area rules. The area is open sunrise to sunset. First sign of aggression. No climbing over the digging is strictly prohibited. All right. Before that train came, I was coming over to check out Wiseman Park. See what this is all about. Not much to it. Across from the park, Wiseman Park, there's a Black River Beauty Academy. The sign doesn't look so attractive though. Is this still active? Just a small little building. Yep. It looks active. BRBA. Beauty something, yeah, Beauty Academy. Huh. Probably not that active though. Looks like we got a warning along the river. This area of Black River is not designated for swimming or diving. The river has swift currents, the water depth is unknown, and debris has accumulated on the bottom. If you choose to swim or dive at the beach area, you do so at your risk. No alcohol. There's a beach area? There's sand over here. So it looks like they've created a little bit of a beach area with the sand. I think it was trucked in and dumped, and then just kind of people choose to do whatever. It's clear water. It looks nice and clear water here. And what is that? Why isn't that flying away? A bridge, walk bridge that overlooks. The sign says 1996. This is what the wood looks like from then. Pretty beat up, but strong enough. And the beach area is over here. Ooh, oh, it rocked a little bit. I'm scared of everything here. They've just let it go to waste. Wow. And here's a sign coming from the dead end area that I didn't notice before. No vehicles allowed on beach. This is one beat up sign put up a long time ago, maybe like 1996. And I'm a little questioning of what the heck is going on here. 2 water spouts, so there's plumbing going on here. And then this lift, this raised concrete next to the beauty school. I think something else was here before the beauty school, and they didn't pull it all. Too much work, I suppose. They enclose a wheelchair lift in here. It's all locked up. I'm looking at the train station again because I want to see this sign up here. Traveling on Amtrak. This is a station that is not staffed by Amtrak and personnel. A caretaker or volunteer may be here. On site to assist with questions. The parking lot is unattended. Please do not leave valuables on display. Trains may be late. So yeah, it looks like it's a 2-story train station, just now realizing. What an amazing, this looks like kind of a new staircase too. And they built it for no good reason, really. So the Gospel Rescue, oh, wow. They're pointed fence. Very dangerous. They got a weightlifting. I'm just kind of circling around. Seems like that's what really comes out in a city after it's been abandoned. So you got addicts, homeless, thrift stores, all the secondary nature stuff that emerges. 2-hour parking. Oh, and they've adopted the streets. The only street adoption in the city is right next to the the Mission. I don't think it's such a good idea to have these type of recovery houses so close to bars. You don't set them up near bars in any way, but that's what they've done. Just down the street, just stumble your way back. It looks like a bit of a hangout. Oh, that's right, the skate park. I thought this looked unusual on the map. There's snow bathrooms. It's downtown. And I thought, usually skate parks are put on the outside of town. But when the town is kind of abandoned, I guess it don't really matter. Look at this, it got quite a bump here. That's kind of neat for a skate park. Oh, and another one up there. Looks like it was a part of something else. This was a former building that they've built a skate park at. Barred windows. But this, I'm in the old building, right? They just piled a lot of dirt. There used the windows, maybe the ground was lower in front. These had windows here. And now it's an old building they've turned into a skate park. There used to be a window here. Weird. No? Because this is sidewalk, the former sidewalk. Weird. Yeah, windows over there. Windows too. Against that building? This must have been a really old building. I wonder what the history is. Looks like I missed yesterday was the museum. I was hanging out in the library the whole time. This is a little museum. And they might have covered up all the windows across the street from the Coliseum. Frisco Depot, completed in 1928 to replace the original depot built by the Southern Missouri and Arkansas Railroads, destroyed in the 1927 tornado. The St. Louis-San Francisco Railroad built with Spanish colonial style building,
looks like they would unlock these trains.
The Oak branch was abandoned in 1965. When the museum's open, they got a display of things for the railroad. Different styles, signage or something. Nice growth of chives here at this independent living center. Get your independence started today. So these guys help out with independent living. And then this Coliseum is looking a little underused to me. The signs at least look old, but that's about the only evidence. And just the lack of activity in the town should be enough evidence. Hire whoever you want. Because they got a lot of bad ones, right? Not allow privacy. Yeah, and they even have a sign, a big old sign. I've never seen so much wording for an independent facility. So this is a swimming pool. I looked inside, there's water in the pool. And right next to it, you got your municipal court. It's no longer in that abandoned building. It's behind the pool. The cops drive around a lot of abandoned buildings here, and they themselves also abandon the building. They're also a part of it, part of that sprawl condition. Why there's so much of this red brick road all around? Why? They even advertise. They take a little pride in it being historic. This type of historic is abandoned in large parts, though. Oh, what's that? Pack Stewart Center, Poplar Bluff. Deck it downtown. This city hall's over here now, downtown. They scaled back on size. What? Another municipal court's over here. What? City Hall. It looks smaller. Oh, it's hard to read too. A little smaller building than what they were in. Just like the police station looks like it's scaled back too in size. Yeah, this theater is abandoned. Historic. It's all beat up so bad. It's like they'll still hold events. Still hold some kind of events inside. They even decorated for Christmas, actually. A little bit. Doing some work on the bridge. Looks kind of neat. Black River. Alright, so I want to look for that mobile shower. I think it's supposed to be here on Sunday at the bread shed. Just going to take a look. It's not too far from where I'm parked. Right, the bread shed right here. Pretty big sign to see. I don't see any showers on this side. Yeah, I don't see it unless this small trailer is it. There ain't nobody out here to check. The door's not open at least. Oh yeah, you got the picture there.
Yeah, let me find out.
Every Sunday about 10 to 1. Rose that does it is sick today, sorry.
Oh, okay.
But we'll be back here next Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Christine.
So it is every Sunday 10 to 1, but the person's sick today. So, but I did show up at 1. I might have missed it. They're sick today too? Yeah, it's after 1, so maybe I made a mistake. Butler County chose this bluff and the surrounding area as the county seat in 1849 and named it Poplar Bluff. The beautiful trees growing on the natural bluff were tulip poplars. According to legend, early travelers on Black River saw the huge trees growing on this bluff and called it the Poplar Bluff. The tree is one of Missouri's most valuable trees. It is native to the area. It is also called the yellow poplar, though known as poplar. The tree is a member of the Mongolia family. Early in May, it is covered with yellow tulip-shaped flowers with touches of orange and light green. This raccoon nearly fell. He's just sitting there now. Oh my God. That was scary. I think they smell my food and they want to, they're upset. I cooked some. They're still up there. Jesus. I cooked some eggs and potatoes mixed together.